So we've come again for another interview with Mr. Shobjani, and since the earlier interview was interrupted and we could not go ahead and show the whole interview, we are going to go ahead and take another interview of Mr. Shobjani, and we will be talking about everything, but we will be doing it in parts because sometimes Mr. Shobjani digresses and that becomes a little difficult because from one point he goes to another point and the interview becomes very long. So I have told Mr. Shobjani that right now we are going to talk about the most important thing, and that is Virat Kohli. What position he should bat in, because Mr. Shobjani is very candid. He says that Virat Kohli should be in the Indian cricket team. Why he feels that is the position for Mr. Virat Kohli to bat in. So over to you, Mr. Shobjani. I think we already have a lot of history against this because we've uploaded a video, we uploaded a short, and you are very candid about this point that Virat Kohli should open in this position. So can you please tell us, like, what are the reasons why you feel so, and can you please tell us exactly? Yeah, so you see, you've already watched my other videos where I have talked about what should be the batting position of Virat Kohli, and I will again go ahead and state that on record. I feel right now for the T20 World Cup 2024, Virat Kohli should bat at 2 down. That means Virat Kohli should come at number 4. Okay, I don't think Virat Kohli should open with Rohit Sharma. It is a ridiculous experiment, which, as you all can see, it has gone wrong. Even if he opens, maybe with some of the minnows, he might get a good score, but it is tactically a very wrong thing to do because you're exposing your team's best batsman at the top of the order when conditions are not very favorable for batsmen. Usually they are not, because at that time a batsman has to assess the pitch, has to understand how it is like, and you need specialist people. Why are there openers? Why was there Srikanth, Krishnamachari Srikanth? Why was there Sunil Gavaskar? Why was there Saurabh Ganguly? Why was there Sachin Tendulkar? Why was there Virendra Sehwag? All had their strengths and weaknesses, but they were at the top of the order because of a certain reason, and that is because they knew that this is a pitch, this is the most difficult time, I'll have to ride it out. We may have to score freely also, but at the same time we will have to assess the situation and accordingly take our team ahead. Now Virat Kohli does not have that grounding. The way we are putting Virat Kohli into this T20 World Cup and saying you please open with Rohit Sharma is like a fairy tale. It's like telling him, oh yaar, you have done well in IPL. Now let's do the same thing in T20 Cup. Listen, guys, try and understand, IPL is not cricket. I don't consider IPL to be cricket. IPL is a circus. I always that IPL is a where okay, fine, one day I don't want to watch WWE, let me watch IPL. It used to be something like that, and some people just use it as a platform to make a lot of money. That's it. So to actually consider that cricket and to take ahead kind of a thought that yes, see, Virat Kohli has done well in IPL, so he can actually do well as an opener, is sheer stupidity. Right now we need to understand that yes, he might be the best batsman in the world, right? But he is aging, so with age reflexes will become slow. But what does he have? What Virat Kohli has is experience and an excellent technique. Now, along with that, the reflexes part, there is something which with age will diminish. You cannot do anything about it. So considering that, what should be the best position? It should be a position where he can assess things and at the same time go ahead and launch an attack which can take India to a commanding total maybe, or chase down a total. Now, should he be at the top of the order? Absolutely no. Because even though you may have a great technique, even though you might have a wealth of experience, but still, at that point of time, the first 5 or 6 or 7 overs will always be challenging for any batsman because the pitch is alien to you. You really don't know how it is going to behave. So at that point of time, you need specialist players there. Why have we taken Jaiswal? We have taken Jaiswal for this specific job, that he opens with Rohit Sharma. And the reason being, it's a good left-right combination which will be very good to counter opening bowlers. We take him there and we are not putting him in with Rohit Sharma. Why? It is sheer stupidity. Even after that, the problem is if Virat Kohli fails, then all the people are saying, he should come one down. Why? Why should he come at one down? It is like accommodating Virat Kohli at a position which he is good at and not thinking about the team. One down, Rishabh Pant should come because Rishabh Pant has not done anything wrong till now. In trying challenging conditions, in 3 of the innings, he has succeeded in 2 of the innings, which is so difficult. So just think about it. If we really get much easier pitches in West Indies, Rishabh Pant will murder the bowling. So it is very important that he comes one down. Rishabh Pant comes one down just after the first wicket falls. After that, based on the situation, it should be either Surya Kumar Yadav or Virat Kohli. If you are chasing a total, they should assess the situation accordingly, that do you need a certain burst of runs. You can even bring in Akshar Patel at that point of time, which happened against Pakistan. He chipped in with some quick runs. See, now you need to approach T20 cricket not in a very traditional orthodox form. You have to approach T20 cricket like maybe you're approaching ice hockey or basketball or something. Put in a key player, put in a burst of runs, and then bring in a person who can solidify the innings. So depending on the situation, you should go ahead and bring the batsman. If India are chasing, then maybe is it a kind of a tricky pitch? Then definitely after 2 down, Virat Kohli should be brought down because he's got the experience to counter the bowling. There is one more thing. Usually when it is 2 down, the power play is over. I'll be very frank with you. I don't think Virat Kohli is a good power play batsman. I don't think so. I don't feel so. He is more of a batsman who comes in the middle segment of the innings. That is maybe after the power play is over, and he can go ahead and plunder quick runs. At that point of time, if we have a good burst of runs, and maybe even if we are 3 wickets down, and we have got Surya Kumar Yadav and Virat Kohli in the mix at that point of time, I think it is a very good time where both these batsmen are absolutely equipped to go ahead and counter these middle overs. Both of them run very well between the wickets, where you really need the 2s and the 3s and everything. Surya Kumar can go ahead and assess the whole pitch 360 degrees. He can hit the ball anywhere, any place, and he can actually make those crucial runs where actually getting a boundary or an over boundary is very difficult. And Virat can actually anchor the innings and keep on giving him strike. So it is very important that you assess the situation, you assess the key points, key moments of the game, and accordingly push the important players in. And if we do this, I think we are going to win the World Cup. We can see, if you're asking me, I think we can even win the World Cup without Virat Kohli. If you ask me, because with the team which has gone, yes, we've got some key players. We can actually win the World Cup without Virat Kohli. But it becomes easier when you put Virat Kohli into the squad. Let's not take into consideration the fact that Virat Kohli comes in at number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's even consider a point that maybe Virat Kohli does not even score a run. He has a massive psychological impact on the opposition. And if you bring him deep down the order, one of the most important aspects is all the batsmen above him. They get a lot of confidence that yes, yaar, Virat hai. Virat is still there. And even the opposition has it in the back of his head that okay, man, We've got everybody out, but Virat is still there. It used to be called the Dhoni impact or the Dhoni factor. In all the earlier matches when Dhoni was there, people used to play and used to say, "Oh God, we've got him out, we've got him out. Dhoni abhi bhi hai." And that used to play into the opposition's mind. So, if you keep Virat deep down the order, it actually benefits the team. And come to think about it, you have to also realize Virat became Virat because he was a middle order batsman. Virat did not become Virat because he comes one down or something like that. He became a great batsman based on his innings which he played in the middle segment of the game. And that happened in one days. Let us try this thing in T20. At best, Virat even knows that at best, even if he cannot score runs freely, he can rotate the strike. And that is exactly what you need. In the middle segment, after the power play gets over, you don't need Virat Kohli in the power play. You need sharp players with sharp reflexes. And that is Rishabh Pant, Jaiswal, Akshar Patel, Sky. You need these players. They can make the most of the power play. And I will even tell you, Hardik Pandya is also one batsman who can do amazingly well in the power play. You have to utilize these players. And at the same time, a certain communication needs to go through to Rohit and Virat that you guys have to be there. Now, of course, if you seem to be in good touch, if you are playing freely, you can see the ball well, it's good. But if you can't, you feel that yes, you cannot handle the pitch. Anchor the innings. You need to anchor the innings even in a T20 match. Both the batsmen don't need to go ahead and smash the ball. Give the strike, rotate the strike properly so that the batsman who can see the ball and who can hit the ball gets the strike the most. So that is my thought. I don't believe in a knee-jerk reaction that Virat Kohli is failing so that he should be taken out of the team or he should be brought one down. If he's failing, put him in the right position, and if it means recalibrating your batting order, let it be. He should be brought at 2 down or even 3 down depending on the situation in the match, or even 4 down. But the way he should be used. He is right now not a queen. You have to realize they are treating Virat Kohli as a queen in a chess match. No. He right now is like a knight. He is going to go ahead and give that killer move, that edgy move, which nobody is going to expect. And the more we go ahead and try and explore that aspect, trust me, nobody can defeat India. No one can. Unfortunately, if Virat Kohli is there, as per my batting order, I don't have a place for Dubey. And honestly speaking, he has not done anything wrong. In the first 2 matches he failed, but in the third match he played well, and he's one of the reasons why we won the match against USA. So, but I still feel, now if you want me to choose between Dubey and Kohli, I will go for Kohli. Because it's a World Cup. I'm not going to go ahead and settle for Dubey. See, right now we need an ace in the hole in the batting order. And whom do you want to put there? Put there? Do you want to put a person who has played a few very good innings in IPL, or do you want to put Virat Kohli on in India? You have to think about that. Now, if you can answer that question, which has a very easy answer, then you know that Virat Kohli has to be in the team, and he has to be brought in after 2 down, any position. And trust me, I don't think Virat will have a problem. As long as he wins matches for India, I don't think Virat will have a problem at all. So, this is my segment. I hope you liked it. Yes, Mr. Shabjani, thank you so much. It was wonderful, and the way you crystallized the thoughts and the way you told everybody everything, it was great. You see, right now we've got a lot of thinkers. The problem is I listen to each and every one of them, but there is not one person who can understand cricket and who can actually go ahead and give a proper opinion. Yes, Virat Kohli can open. He's a great batsman. He can open. Otherwise he has to be brought in at one down. There is nobody. There is no one who has actually thought about this and said, no, Virat has to be brought down at two down. In any position, it could be two down, three down, four down, any position, depending on the situation in the match. Nobody has talked about it. That just goes to show that they don't understand T20 cricket. None of them, none of these established cricket thinkers understand cricket. Mr. Shabjani does, because you see, Mr. Shabjani just doesn't go ahead and he studies football, cricket, ice hockey, basketball. I don't talk about these things, but I study these games. And right now, T20 cricket as a breed or as an animal, as a pedigree, is a different kind of cricket which you need to approach apart from test cricket or one day cricket. Unfortunately, nobody has grown up. None of the cricket thinkers have grown up. They don't understand any form of cricket. I mean to say T20 cricket as well as I do. So what needs to be done? And Mr. Shabjani, can you please tell us about the batting order which you are saying? Listen, if you are talking about the A team, what I have is firstly Rohit Sharma opening with Jaiswal. Third should be Rishabh Pant. Fourth should be Kohli or Sky, any one of them. Fifth should be Sky or Kohli, any one of them, depending on the situation in the match. Sixth should be Hardik Pandya. Seventh should be Akshar Patel. Eight should be Kuldeep Yadav. No, I don't want Jadeja in the team, because you see, if you are not going to use Jadeja, why keep him in the team? Jadeja is being kept down the order and deep down the order, because if there's a collapse, Jadeja can stem the flow. Yeah, if you cannot do it till the seventh batsman, it's good as gone. I know Jadeja has saved many matches from there, but I think it is better to bring in Kuldeep, who's one of the best leg spinners right now, because he's going to grab a ton of wickets and it's going to make things easier for it. Then Siraj, then Arshdeep Singh and Bumrah. Listen, Siraj I'm keeping in the team not because of his bowling, but because of his fielding. And I hope it's high time in wickets, because Siraj is an exceptional fielder, really improved on his fielding. And trust me, we need the best fielders cordoning the boundary ropes. It's a very, very important place, and that is the reason why I have kept Siraj. Of course, sacrificing Jadeja is also an exceptional fielder, but I thought it is better to keep Kuldeep Yadav, because I think he's a much more penetrative bowler than Jadeja right now. And that is the reason why Kuldeep should be brought in as soon as possible, and he should do matches. So this is my batting thing. I don't know whether you can... it is ulta yaar. अब ये कैसे दिखाऊं मैं? It's ulta. Mirror image. But yeah, I just hope you guys got it. I hope you liked my interview. Thank you. It was wonderful talking to you. What's your name? My name is Abhishek Dasgupta. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Abhishek Dasgupta, for this interview. Thank you. And it was great having Mr. Shabjani, and it was such an enlightening interview. It was a great interview. Thank you, Mr. Shabjani, and a very interesting perspective, very interesting viewpoint, which nobody has talked about, that Virat Kohli should open, should be brought in 2 down or 3 down or 4 down or whatever, depending in the situation in the match. Thank you so much for this insight. Yeah, it's a no-brainer actually. Any person who understands T20 cricket actually will go ahead and tell you the same thing. But I think there aren't too many people who actually understand T20 cricket. So that's it. Can we talk about the Pakistani debacle? Yeah, of course. We can have another interview on the Pakistani debacle and what the Pakistani team should do. I really feel for them. I think it's a very good team. It's just that they don't have a good think tank. And the only person who can help them is Mr. Shabjani, but Mr. Shabjani is not going to help them because they are the Pakistani cricket team. Why not going to help them? they're the Pakistani cricket team, man. Because see, I can help them against all the teams. Maybe if there's a clause, if they hire me, I can help them against all the teams. But when there's a India-Pakistan match, that is a team I will have to relieve myself, because there's no way I'm going to help Pakistan against India. So there's no way I'm going to do that. So professionally speaking, if anybody hires me in the Pakistani cricket team and they says, okay, please guide the Pakistani team, I will make them win against any and every opposition. That is the confidence I have. That is the confidence Mr. Shabjani has, that I will make Pakistani cricket team with the present squad win against all the teams. There's not even one team they can that can defeat them. But against the Indian cricket team, I will have to relieve myself. If they accept me with this clause in the contract, I am ready to guide them. I am ready to help them. I know, because I feel for them. I really care about the Pakistani cricket team. It's a good bunch of youngsters, good bunch of players there. It's a little fine tuning in guidance which they are not getting. And I like to help people when their chips are down. So, yes, that's it. So we'll have another interview about the Pakistani debacle, the loss, and everything. Yes, absolutely. It's very bad to see how senior players and the public is turning against them. This team has given you so much of joy, and now when they are losing, their chips are down. You guys are just going ahead and lambasting them. अरे यार ये क्या है? That's not how a true fan should be. Just like everybody is after Virat Kohli, but I'm a true Virat Kohli fan. I had my issues with him, but now I think he should. Everybody is paying for his blood. I am not going to take it standing down. I will support Virat Kohli and I will tell everybody what exactly is right. And I hope they follow my advice and they do this. Anyways, thank you everyone. Lovely talking to you. Thank you, Mr. Shopkin. Bye.